This is a problem on my end.
He's going to stream it, yeah.
There we go. Are we up now?
Not yet. Let me, oops, I got an alert on my phone. Let me refresh.
Okay.
There, oh, hey. That's a delay.
All right. Mom said she's here. Let me just say something in chat. Make sure she can sit. She can talk if she wants to. Hey.
Mom and Grandma there and in chat, so if they want to say something, they can.
Bell peppers? Bell peppers?
I want whatever you want. Okay.
You see the chat, Ma? Hey, Avery. I like your dinosaurs. Yeah.
Over here, bud.
Are you doing hot honey, balsamic drizzle?
Hey, Arlo.
Yes. Oh, I have to pick one?
Yeah, we're doing hot honey?
Sure.
I have a dinosaur one too.
Yeah, you do have a dinosaur shirt on, too.
Ma, yeah, look at that. Roar. Is that T-Rex?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be disappointed, and I'm worried because the other one had way different sauce than mine, like red lentil.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Ma, if you scroll down a little bit on your laptop, you should be able to chat there. That's where you're going to type.
He is.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not coming up. All right, let me, Oh, yeah, there you are. I don't
Did you need to scroll
technologies. The older you get, the more they get the best of you. Okay. All right. Everybody's here now. Good.
down? Okay.
So we wanted to do something special for you. We know you have been kind of frazzled and seem to have enjoyed the time that we've spent together on stream here, playing with printers and such. And I had the idea to get you a printer kit because I think you'd really enjoy like putting a printer together. But was kind of struggling with what printer might suit your needs the best, and also how to get you to the point of building one, having like not a whole lot of experience with printers.
Right.
So I kind of had the idea that I wanted to, and this is all kind of spelled out in that document that I sent you last night. So you feel free to read through that when we're done here. But I had the idea to build a printer with you.
Oh.
So I thought it would be cool to, on YouTube here, since we have all this awesome technology, put a printer together and send you a kit for the exact same printer. And you can kind of, I know your time isn't going to line up with my time, especially with as busy as you are. But I figure if I could at least put it together on video, you could follow along at your own pace.
Okay.
And ask questions if you needed to or wanted to.
Right.
So my original idea was to send you a big honkin' 350 Trident, because that's like the epitome of printers. But two things. Number one is those are super duper expensive. and also they're not like super portable or like actually portable at all. Depending on how you build it, it might not even fit through a door frame.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So that night that we were talking and you were in the hospital, and we were talking about, you wanted to do that Y-axis upgrade on the Ender, it occurred to me that a printer that's portable might be something that is more in the realm of possibility for you.
Yeah.
So what I came up with was a Micron kit. So a Micron is kind of Voron adjacent. The Voron design team has a bunch of different printers. The switch wires like are behind me, and the Trident like we were just talking about. And they also have a printer called a 2.4. And what a 2.4 is like a switch wire is a bed slinger, so the bed moves back and forth. And a Trident is a little bit closer to like a Bamboo or like a traditional printer, where the gantry moves in the Y and the X direction, and then the bed moves up and down. 2.4, the bed never moves. The bed is bolted to the frame of the printer. It's called a flying gantry. So the tool head and like all the rails move up and down in the Z. And then it can also move X and Y within the gantry.
Oh, wow.
So like there's this whole section of 3D printers that's kind of an offshoot from Voron called Printers for Ants. And I don't know if you...
What is this, a school for ants?
Exactly. The logo that was the like screenshot for this stream is the Printers for Ants logo. So it was kind of a teaser.
Okay.
And what Printers for Ants is they build little tiny versions of Vorons.
Okay.
So one of the other Voron printers is a V0. Hang on, I'll grab one. This is a V0. The little guy, little 120 mil bed. And when companies started making kits for the V0, these people that started Printers for Ants decided that they wanted to make little tiny versions of all of the Vorons. So there's a Printers for Ants version of the Trident called the Salad Fork. Yeah. And there's a Printers for Ants version of the switch wire called the something thread. And the Printers for Ants version of the 2.4 is the Micron. Now, a printer with, 120 mil bed is technically useful, but you will run into size constraints with what you can print.
Mm-hmm.
All Voron parts, with all functional Voron parts, can be printed on a V0. So any Voron, the only parts that you can't print on a little V0 bed are the skirts. Everything else you can print on a V0 bed. To make it, the Micron is this guy. That's what we're going to be doing, is a miniaturized 2.4. Is kind of the most popular Printers for Ants build. Okay. And because it's so popular, they came out with something in between the Printers for Ants Micron and a full-size 2.4. And it's called the Micron Plus. So the Micron Plus, instead of having the little tiny 120 mil bed, has a 180 by 180 bed.
Okay.
Your Ender is a 230 bed or 235-ish.
Yeah.
So this is just a little bit smaller than the ender bed. Most of what you're ever going to print is probably going to fit on a 180 mil bed.
Okay.
But the cool part about this is that, just like I showed you with that little V0, it's super portable. Like you can just pick this up. And the reason why I thought this might be something you could use is it has handles. Like you can literally throw a spool of filament inside of this and bring it to the hospital room with you.
Oh, wow.
You're going to have to do a little bit of finagling to make it work because it's going to need Wi-Fi. That's how you're going to connect your laptop to it, is through Wi-Fi. So you might have to, I don't know, I was thinking kind of like a cheap Wi-Fi router, like the cheapest one you can find on Facebook Marketplace.
Right.
And what you can do is when we configure the software for this, you can set it up so that the Wi-Fi is your home network. And then if you make the SSID and password for your super cheapest you can find Wi-Fi router the same as your home network, it doesn't actually need the internet. It just needs Wi-Fi. So you could plug it in and it would just set up a Wi-Fi with no internet wherever you are with the same credentials as your home that it would already connect to. So I was thinking that was could be a way for you to still have something to do late nights where you can't sleep at the hospital and make tchotchkes for the little kids on the hospital floor, and make your fancy flexible dragons or whatever the kids like these days. It'd be something, it'd be something fun for you and something fun for the kids, and I don't know. I thought it would be a useful thing for you. On top of that, you get the experience and the enjoyment of building a printer, which was really what I was going for. So the package that I mailed out to you, I got in the mail on my lunch break today. It should be there Monday. That is all of the printed parts. These kits don't come with printed parts. How do you want to start here? Do you want to open the box? Do you want to open the Amazon packages?
I mean, you have a better idea of what all there is to look at than I do.
Well, yeah, but it's your gift. You should get to choose what you want to open first. Okay. So in addition to the printer, you are going to need some other supplies, and that's what those Amazon packages are. So in there should be your little hex drivers.
Yep.
Yep. That's the same set that I use. Vera is a good German tool brand, yeah? Those are super high quality, and you're not going to need them all, but you'll probably need most of them.
Did I timer them all?
I didn't hear it.
What's that?
Those are tools. Hey, Justin, for a timer for dinner one on.
Oh.
No.
Those are super nice quality. Vera makes really, really, really good stuff. And you also get the added bonus of being able to design and print a holder for them. What's up?
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
This
Hey.
is Arlo.
Hey, Arlo. What you got there? What kind of car is that?
That is a Little Red Express.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Okay. We have a soldering iron.
Yep. Not actually going to be soldering wires. We'll look at the printer kit in a minute, but that's not for soldering wires. Also, there should be something else in that package.
We got a SD card
Yeah.
and tips.
Are those little brass things?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. That's the heat set insert tool.
Okay.
So those are going to be sized for the little brass pieces that you have to melt into the plastic parts.
In the hallway. Sorry, guys.
Getting a little toasty?
No, something got on the burner in the oven, so the smoke detector
Oh.
keeps going there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
One of the other things that I included in the package that I put in the mail today was a linear rail and a keyback.
Okay.
That's most of what you need to build a stealth press.
Oh. The thing that you saw you using on stream.
Yep. This guy right here.
Right. It's actually that was your first stream, wasn't it?
Yep. I didn't think of this early enough to print the parts for you for it or order the hardware.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think of it until I was getting ready to send it out. That a stealth press might be of use to you.
Nice. Very nice.
But all of the parts for this project will fit on an Ender 3 bed. So
Okay.
if you wanted to tackle that before you start your printer build, you're welcome to do that too. In that document, there is a link to the printables for the stealth press, I think. I'm pretty sure I put it in there. But it's up to you if you want to or not. You can totally just press them in by hand also. I've done that plenty of times.
Right.
They were last week.
Okay. Thank you.
Arlo, you want to talk to Grandma and Grandpa?
All right.
Arlo.
So that is
Bubble wrap.
bubble wrap. That is your hot end. When you first, it's so tiny. When you had first got your printer and we're looking at some upgrades for it, you mentioned a Dragon. That is what that is. That's a Dragon high flow.
Okay.
So that should melt more plastic than this printer should realistically lay down. The reason it's shipped separate is because that's an upgrade that doesn't come in the base kit.
Okay.
But for what they wanted for one, it was kind of a no-brainer. So
Right.
we're going to use that. I've already opened my box. My box, as you can see here, had been opened for inspection by customs. So it arrived open.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So I had to make sure everything was in it. So I've already been through mine, and this actually has the regular V6 hot end, or at least mine does. Came with the V6 hot end in it, and they shipped the Dragon separate. So you likely have an extra V6 hot end as well.
Maybe.
Was that all? Was that all the Amazon stuff?
Yes.
Okay. There's one more thing that I ordered yesterday that should be coming tomorrow.
Okay.
That is a thing of Loctite, because you're going to want to Loctite the screws. So that should show up tomorrow. And then, like I said, the parts should show up on Monday.
Okay.
Do you want to see the parts, or do you want them to be a surprise when they show up Monday?
Surprise.
Surprise. All right. Don't read that document yet then, because I went in great detail explaining my color choices.
Okay. I
Okay.
mean, we can go over it if you want.
No. Buddy, this project's for you.
Okay, go on. Go. Girls. Oh my goodness. Everybody just wants to slash it. No. Stop it. Just a minute.
No problem. Take your time, buddy.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yep.
If I don't see it, I don't want to play it.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go, bud. Have a box. Here you go. Okay. I don't have any more boxes, buddy. You got the bubble wrap, so Avery got the box. You don't want the box, the bubble wrap? Well, here, does Avery want the bubble wrap? Okay. There you go.
Drew, did you see what Mom said? She knows all about smoke detectors going off. She's got for some reason, her oven sets off the smoke detectors almost every time she plugs it or she turns it on.
Really?
Yeah. Happens all the time, so.
Is the smoke detector like right above the oven or something?
No, I think there's something in there that's like keeps burning off. Not exactly sure why it keeps going off.
Avery,
It's been cleaned
hold on.
many times.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
Oh, it's hardwired in, isn't it? I was gonna say, just take the battery out.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Avery! Come on. Leave it alone.
Sorry. Right.
Sorry. Avery's personality has developed quick, and when he wants to play with Arlo, he wants to play with Arlo.
Okay.
Whether Arlo
Well, it's good that he wants to play with his brother.
Weird. What's in there? Are you gonna shake it to bits? Do you want to watch something else, buddy? All right, can you get Daddy the remote? No? Okay. You want to watch the dinosaur?
Great. Mom and Dad need five.
How much and
How much did you buy? Get ready for cheap.
quarter-inch, that's too thin for what they're wanting.
Oh, okay. So how much do you think it's gonna cost?
I haven't gotten a chance to get up there to look to see how much distance he needs covered. I haven't been able to get up there to see how much distance he needs covered. Yeah, I know. I'm getting it. There you go.
You think?
All right. So you want to crack open in this box?
Open the box, Drew. Open the box. It's all right. All right, we got foam.
We got foam. Underneath the foam,
Is
you have
acrylic.
panels.
Yes.
Yep. So this is a fully enclosed printer.
No, leave this stuff right where Daddy puts it.
You probably don't have to take the panels out of the foam because there's not a whole lot to see there. You can just lift that whole foam tray out. And then under the foam is the bed.
Yep.
So that's going to be how big you're working with.
Okay.
Like I said, it's 180 by 180. This is a precision machined aluminum bed, magnetic plate with or magnetic surface with a PEI plate, and AC heater. So this is going to heat up a lot quicker than your under bed also.
Okay. That's a really nice cheese.
Yeah. The surface of those, I love the finish that it puts on parts.
Yeah.
It's with the brown and make it fit. Want to do that? You know, mix the brown.
Well, a whole lot of things.
Oh yeah, this layer is packed. Most of the parts for the build are in this layer. I don't know if you want to unpack this whole layer or not. In the 4 square holes
Okay.
are the stepper motors. So these are going to be your Z drive motors.
All right.
And then they also filled in some random hardware in each of them. So there's different stuff in each one, parts that we'll use when we're putting the printer together. In the center there is some tape, double stick tape that we're going to use for, I think, just the panels, and some foam that we're going to use for the panels.
Okay.
And then there's cable chain and a piece of like fabric wire wrap for the umbilical. That's how the wires are going to get to, between the cable chain and the umbilical, that's how the wires are going to get from the printer to the tool head that moves around. And then
Yeah. Okay.
you got a length of PTFE tube for the filament path. There's some belts. You got the belts?
Yep.
There is a whole big thing of wiring, and I actually think there's more than one thing of wiring. That should be pre-terminated, pre-routed harnesses. So we shouldn't have to do any crimping or soldering. Everything should be ready to go.
Huzzah!
Yep. I know you said that you weren't super keen on that part.
I mean, I just...
That's my favorite part, so.
Right.
You got a big bag full of hardware?
Yep.
So one of the things that people like to do is print out little organizers to help them while they're putting a printer together. I don't know if that's going to be super relevant to you, because I'm assuming you're going to be putting this together in small bites.
Yeah.
What might be better for you is to get like a small tackle organizer and put all of this hardware in a small tackle organizer.
Paige actually got me one the other day.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. I didn't realize that the printer came with an SD card. That's why I shipped you one.
Okay.
So now you got an extra one?
Huzzah!
Yeah. You got a bag with a duck in it.
I do have a bag with a duck in it.
If you want to open that bag, this is the brains of the operation here.
Ducky.
Not the duck, the board. Although I guess the duck could be the brains too. You're probably not going to need that stuff. Don't lose it, but you're probably not going to need it.
Okay.
So this is a Big Tree Tech Manta M8P. All of my switch wires over here use Big Tree Tech Manta boards. They don't have one quite this nice, but they all have Manta boards. The cool thing about a Manta board is that this area down here in the corner is for a Raspberry Pi. So it's built right in. It's going to be built right into the board instead of having a separate Pi.
Okay.
It's not on there right now. It's just a blank area. You should also have a couple little black boxes.
Yes.
One of them says Big Tree Tech CB1. You can leave that board out for a sec.
Okay. Yeah.
Little Wi-Fi antenna, another duck, and your CB1 board. So this board is going to clip in right on that big board. This is your Raspberry Pi.
Okay.
Okay. So this is going to run the interface that you're going to talk to the printer through.
Gotcha.
And then this little board is going to run this big board that controls all of the stepper motors and heaters and stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we keeping the board out?
No, you can put it back now. I just wanted to show you where it was going to go on the board in that little corner there. Just so you can kind of get a feel for the way things are going to be laid out.
Gotcha. I got a sticker.
Little Manta sticker.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, Daddy got a sticker. I might get another one.
Another what?
Sticker.
No, I think there's only one sticker. There's only one Manta board.
That's fine.
Did you want another sticker?
No. Arlo was saying he wanted a sticker.
Oh.
And we have plenty of stickers in the house.
Oh, okay. There is another black box.
Yes. Well, there's several.
Oh, yeah, there's several. One more that's a little bigger. It says TFT 35 on it.
Yep.
So if you open that guy,
A flat duck.
a very flat duck.
Very flat duck.
There's a touch screen.
Oh.
So instead of having that clicky knob with the kind of 1990s display like your Ender has, this is touchscreen.
That's cool.
And it's all Big Tree Tech, so it's all going to be easy to make work.
Right.
The other two, there's two more boxes that we didn't open. You don't have to dig, as long as you have them, you don't have to dig those out. Those are the drivers for the board. I mean, you can open them if you want to.
Yeah.
They're not probably going to mean much to you because it's just a chip with some pins.
Loose heat
Little-
sinks.
Yep, little heat sinks that you're going to stick on.
Okay.
That's what the board uses to tell the stepper motors how to move.
Okay.
Okay. And then the only other major thing in here, there's a bunch of bags of bunch of small bags of parts.
Right.
I don't think we have to go through all those. The only other major thing, I guess there's two major things. Well, maybe there's more than two more. You should have a little heat sink. This is going to bolt on top of that CB1 module to keep the Pi cool.
Okay. It says CB1 on it.
It does, yep. And then in that big center portion, there should be a brown box with your power supply.
Okay.
And then if you look off to the side, there's a compartment with your power cord.
Yep.
And all of your linear rails.
Oh my gosh, they're so tiny.
A little bit smaller than the ones that I've been working with on stream, huh?
Oh my god.
Yeah. There should be 7 of them. 6 of one size and then one that's a little bigger.
Yep.
Yep, they're teeny tiny. Yeah. Don't open these yet.
Okay.
If the carriages come off of the rails on rails that are this small, they're basically garbage.
Okay.
So be really careful until after I go through it on stream so you can watch me lube them.
Gotcha.
Okay? So just leave them sealed up in there. And then there's one more layer after this one. So when you get everything laid back out in there,
Oh my gosh.
you've got your extrusions. Aren't they cute? Uses little 15, little 15 extrusions.
Considering what I've been trying to mod is a 4040.
Right. Yeah, these are quite a bit smaller than a 4040. This is common with all printers for ants. The V0 uses 1515 extrusions, and all of the printer for ants printers use 1515 extrusions.
Okay.
So there's all your extrusions. There's your little your V6 hot end that you can, I guess, do whatever you want with now because you got your Dragon. There should be 2 bigger stepper motors.
Yep.
So the smaller ones that we looked at a little while ago, those are going to be your Z drive stepper motors. So the ones that lift the whole gantry up and down.
Okay.
And then these 2 are going to be your X and Y stepper motors. And then there's what? Oh yeah, those guys are chunky. Well, they're like twice the size of the ones for the Z axis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Chunky guys.
Donkey boy.
And there should be a round stepper motor.
Yep.
Yep, that's for your extruder.
Okay.
Okay. There is a little solid state relay.
Yep.
That's going to be what controls your bed, because your the bed's a 120 volt bed, so it uses wall power instead of power out of your power supply. So this is what controls that. You got a little tub full of extruder parts. That's what we're going to use to build the extruder inside of your mini stealth burner.
Okay.
The kit comes configured for a mini stealth burner. I know you had mentioned previously something about a dragon burner.
Mm-hmm.
I may be wrong, so take this for what it's worth, but I believe the dragon burner was developed for this printer.
Oh.
This kit came spec'd for the mini stealth burner, and it was quite a challenge to get 2 complete sets of parts printed.
Okay.
For a couple different reasons. I thought changing up what the bill of materials is supposed to be might be a little more than I can handle.
Right.
So I figured if you wanted to build a dragon burner at some point down the line, you can reuse most of this stuff.
Yeah.
I believe the only thing you would need is the bigger fans that are in the dragon burner. Everything else you can reuse. But that could be a project for you at a later date.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I had my V0 part, but I believe you can pull the tool head off without having to rebelt. So it should be pretty straightforward to pull the mini stealth burner off and bolt on a dragon burner.
That's cool.
This is, and we looked at the first thing we pulled out of the box was the panels. This is an enclosed printer, so you can print ABS, ASA, no problem in here.
Right on.
So that could be one of your projects, is printing out a new tool head for yourself.
Heck yeah.
If you choose. Right next to your extrusions in here, there's 2 pieces of DIN rail.
Yep.
So when companies make these kits, they try and find like a little niche where they can market their kit as superior. So they all do things just a little bit differently than Voron specifies. And because this technically isn't born from the Voron design team, things aren't exactly the way Voron does them anyway.
Right.
The stock build for this printer doesn't use these, but the larger printers do.
Okay.
Like the full-size 2.4 and the Trident both use DIN rails.
Okay.
So we're going to have to figure this out because there's no manual for this part.
Of course.
Of course. This build is pretty new, and the manual just kind of stops about 3/4 of the way through.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. That's all right. You got me. That's what I'm here for.
I say so, like right when it gets to the fun part.
Exactly. The other thing that I see in here that I didn't realize is these wheels. I printed these because I didn't realize it came with metal ones.
I didn't think that a print would be strong enough for that.
Well, it's what the specs say, is to use printed ones. These are for your Z drive. So because the whole gantry moves up and down, there's one of these at each corner to change the resolution of the stepper motor.
Gotcha.
So, and that should be, I think that's about it for the box.
Yeah. But there's something hiding under here.
No, there should. I don't think there's anything else under here. No, that's the end of it. So this is meant to be something fun for you.
Right.
To take your mind off things once in a while when you need to. If it gets to be too much, put it down and come back to it.
Okay.
There is zero reason to rush through this. One of these builds, no, not ready, set, go. Mom says ready, set, go. A full-size build will take somebody about 40 hours.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So even if you tried to marathon one of these in a weekend, you're probably not going to get there.
No.
On top of that, the 2.4, the Voron 2.4, is the most technical printer build that Voron has. And
I can swim.
and the Micron is even more challenging because it's half the size.
Challenges galore.
Yep. So take small bites.
Yeah.
Pick a step, do it, walk away. Like I said, don't try and marathon it,
Right.
and make sure you enjoy it. Like the building the printer is the fun part.
Okay.
So if you're not enjoying it, you're doing it wrong.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yep. Like I said, the printed parts should be there on Monday. There is some things to do before printed parts show up.
Okay.
You can start to assemble the frame if you wish, or you can wait for the parts to show up.
You don't have time for this.
You can find half an hour or an hour here or there to work on it. That's all you need. Like I said, you pick a step and you do a step,
Right.
and then you move on. And a lot of it is repetitive. So if you like build a Z drive, you can put that down, and then next time you come back to it, you can build your next Z drive, and then put it down and come back to it and build your next Z drive, and then put it down and come back to it and build your next Z drive.
So
You
I
can-
take
you can
that's
do
what
it-
I'm going to want to do.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't mean to give the wrong impression. It's not that bad. I just want you to be aware that if you're getting frustrated, that's not what this is for, and you should take a breather for a minute. This should be something for you to take your mind off things once in a while, one night a week or whatever, until
Right.
you get through it. And like I said, I'm not going to rush through it either, but I'm also probably going to work on it at a quicker pace than you are. But that's why I wanted to do it on YouTube here, so that you can start and stop. And I'm going to try and do the whole thing, record everything, record the heat set inserts, record the wiring, record the programming, the whole nine, even the boring bits, so that you have reference.
I think I'm going to need that.
I figured you would. That's why I decided that instead of just sending you a printer kit, I should probably find something that we could do in tandem.
No, that's really cool.
There's also that document that I wrote up and sent to you has links to some other guys that have built these.
Okay.
There's a guy that streams on Twitch called Zombie Hedgehog.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard of him before. He just started like publishing his streams to YouTube after the fact.
Okay.
And he did a Micron build. I think he was actually a beta tester for this kit. This is a Formbot kit.
Okay.
He was a beta tester for this kit, so I put a link to his build series. And Steve Builds, one of the guys that I had sent you a link for previously, also built one of these. So I linked his Micron build also. So that should be in there if you you what?
Is he the one with the cat?
Yeah, yep.
There's always just a gray cat on the bench.
No, it was an orange cat.
Was it orange?
Yeah. Yeah, he tragically passed.
Yes, Simbacourt. And then Arlo's Moxicillin. I thought you were saying dead, and I was really confused.
Yep. So you got some work to do. Trying to think if there's anything else. Read through that document. It's got a whole bunch of info in there, and some links to stuff that you might need. There's also in that document, there's an invite to the Doom Cube Discord.
Okay.
Doom Cube is the channel that birthed Printers for Ants.
Gotcha.
So there's lots of people in there building microns. That's kind of a cool place to hang out. I'm sure that I'll have questions that I'll hop in there for.
Like it.
Oh, the other thing is printed parts should be there Monday. It was kind of challenging. Like I said, each company that produces a kit kind of puts their own twist on it, so they include modifications to the original design. So there are like printable files from Formbot for this kit, and printable files from the repository for this kit, and printable files that are for the other size of this printer. So I know that I printed things that you will not use.
Okay.
I hope that I printed everything you will need, but the reason I didn't get it sent out yesterday is because I remembered there was something else I needed to print. So I'm sure that I forgot something. I did print the piece that I knew that I forgot to print. That's why I was delayed shipping a day. But if I'm already remembering things that I forgot to print, I'm sure that there's more. So when you come across something, let me know and I'll run it off for you and ship it out.
Okay.
Anything that's anything that's in the print chamber needs to be ABS or ASA.
Okay.
Anything that's outside the print chamber can be whatever. So I know you can't print ABS or ASA, and I have the filament. I picked out special filament for the build. Some of it is no longer in production or available.
Oh.
So it's very special. I have some left though, so if there's like I said, I'm sure that there's pieces that are missing that I'll have to run off for you. Just let me know what they are, and I will get them printed and shipped. But I think, as far as I know, I have everything. I made a spreadsheet to try and keep everything straight. and kind of marked it off as I printed. But like I said, because there was so much jumping around between like what parts I needed for what, it's actually I can bring up the I think I can bring up the spreadsheet. Hang on a second.
How about this? You want to add some novelty on that?
Doo-doo-doo.
Is that an Arlo booty?
What is
Pulled up some hydroxyzine.
Yes.
They put a stopper in.
Okay,
hang on, I'm
buddy.
trying to find it.
Just one.
There it is. All right. This is the spreadsheet.
Sorry, I'm waiting for it to.
That's all right. So I had to do all of this twice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So lots of parts to print.
Yeah.
So
Good night.
yeah. I hope everything's there, but like I said, I know that there's stuff that you're not going to need that's there, and a couple parts I printed off. Like when you do one of these, you do two colors. You pick a primary and an accent color. A couple of the parts I wasn't sure which you would prefer to be the primary or accent, so I did both. Not many of them, but there's a couple in there that I thought, oh, maybe this should be the other color, so I printed both of them. So some stuff there's more than you'll need. Some stuff isn't for the build that you're building. And like I said, I'm sure that there's stuff I missed, but I already know stuff I missed. Shoot. Actually, you can probably print these.
Okay.
I'll send you a message when we're done here, and you can run their tools to help you put it together.
Gotcha.
So that's stuff that you can run off on your Ender to use.
Okay. I can do that.
That'll be easier than me shipping.
Yeah. For sure.
So yeah, it was an idea I had, and Mom and Graham stepped up to help make it happen. So big family effort.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, just enjoy it.
I definitely will. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
And
Mom.
this will also bootstrap you up if you want to do something else in the future too, because I think every piece of a full-size 2.4 or a full-size Trident, every single piece should be able to be printed on a 180 bed. So if you wanted to build something in the future, you should be good to go there.
Right on.
Yep. Priscilla's got yoga this weekend, so I might be on this weekend to start assembling. If you're available, if not, that's fine also. But like I said, I want you to have a record of something a process to go by. So,
Right. Tomorrow we're gonna try to get at least started on the porch for our backyard.
oh, there you go.
Area back there.
Absolutely.
So yeah. Barry and Selma are gonna watch The Boys for a little bit, so we can get that done.
Cool. Well, have fun with that. Is it supposed to be nice there? It's supposed to be beautiful here this weekend.
I think it's yeah. I mean, it was mid-80s today.
Yeah.
Sunny. So, I mean,
Oh, are you still there, Drew?
yeah, I'm here.
Oh. Lost your video.
Yeah. Tomorrow's 85.
Ah. Well, that'll be a good day for working in the yard then.
Yeah.
Work on the red of your neck.
Well, the trailer is stored in like the back corner of the yard behind the garage. So
Mm-hmm.
there's like a snake game that you kind of got to play.
Ah.
And with all the rain, there's now beautiful treads or ruts through the yard, not from like spinning out, just the weight of the truck.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
Yeah.
They're
Get to
like
play in
a
your mud
solid-
hole.
Yeah, they're like a solid inch or two deep.
Wonderful.
Like it's across the whole yard. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Well, that trailer's not very light either. That is a heavy pig.
well, I mean, the truck is 4 tons on its own.
Yeah. So. All right, bud. Well, you got any questions?
No, you guys are
No.
crazy.
No.
Thank you.
We're not crazy. Just know what it's like to be stressed and have to take your mind off things once in a while. So that's what we were trying to do, was give you something to take your mind off things once in a while.
I definitely need it. Thank you.
Yep. It's a good project to lose yourself in. That's also why I said not to rush it, because
Right. Just take time and enjoy it.
yep, take your time and enjoy it. It is the best Lego set you will ever put together.
I like Legos.
Yep. Well, it's about Lego size too.
There you go.
Yep. I think this whole printer built is like 300 mil,
Jeez.
like assembled. So the assembled printer isn't a ton bigger than the bed of your Ender.
Oh wow. That's
Nice.
ridiculous.
Yep, nice and portable. I think it's just big enough to fit a spool inside of, so you could transport.
Oh wow.
And it's got handles, so you can move it.
I'm excited.
Yep. I hope so. It'll be fun.
You see the ducks?
And I'm here for you. I do see the ducks. Very nice. I think the other picture you sent was in your bedroom, right? You got a couple more in your bedroom?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got 4 more in the bedroom,
Nice.
and we got that painted crosscut saw above our headboard too.
Cool.
with
Good
the-
deal.
Yeah.
All right. I'm probably going to jump off of here in a little bit. Priscilla's got yoga this weekend, so if I don't see her now, I won't see her until Monday. I'm going to go say
Fair
hi to
enough.
my wife for a little bit.
Yeah.
Mom, did you have anything you wanted to say before we got off of here? Gotta take a minute. Not sure what the lead time is.
I think it's like a solid minute 30.
Oh, really? It's that long? I didn't think it was that long. Maybe
The
it is.
stream is just now showing me drinking my water.
Oh, yeah, okay. Just love you both. All right.
Love you too, Mom.
Yep. So you should call Mom and thank her, because I couldn't have pulled this off without her and Graham. So,
Definitely.
and I figured it's, like I said, something that you'd enjoy and something that you kind of needed. So
Thank you.
put
again.
those CAD skills to work.
I'm
Maybe next time I see you, you can teach me Fusion, because I'm still stuck in Tinkercad.
I realized that the motor mount I didn't print off for that Y conversion.
Yeah.
So I went to looking at that, and it's going to need a lot more effort than
Oh, yeah?
just what I did. Just what I did for the front. So I've kind of been procrastinating that one, partly because I just don't have time for it. But
Yeah. Well, now you got something else to work on, so now it's on the way back burner.
the super back brake.
Yeah. That document that I sent you, let me make sure that the stealth burner files are in it.
Okay.
Or not the stealth burner, the stealth press. Ooh, they're not. Okay, I will add those. That's a Google Doc, so I can change it on the fly.
Okay.
So I'll make sure to add the files for the stealth press in there, so that if you wanted to build that, you could do that. Like I said, you can just put the tip in that soldering iron and do the heat set inserts that way. That's how I built my V0. I just built that stealth press. You don't need a press to do them.
Right.
Just makes it a little bit easier. You will need some hardware though. I didn't have enough hardware to do it.
Gotcha.
A pack of inserts and I think it's 36 M3 screws. I didn't have enough to send out. I was going to. I did put bearings in there though, so the bearings, the linear rails, and the key back I all included.
Yeah, I'll after this I'll check it out.
Yeah, only if you want to. You could totally jump right into the printer if you wanted to do that as well.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop off of here now.
Yeah.
Priscilla's inside waiting for me.
Yeah, of course. Sorry, I ran out of breath.
No, you're good. All right, bud. Well, I love you.
Love you too.
Look forward to the build. I'm excited for, and like I said, mine is exactly the same. I printed off the parts exactly the same. So
Okay.
we will have two of this. Oh, that was the other thing. The other thing I want to do is when you finally get this together, I want you to take a video of it and send it to me because I want to apply for serials at the same time so we get consecutive serial numbers.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I won't apply for my serial until you're done.
Okay.
So that way we can have whatever the serial number is going to be, yours will be 1 and mine will be like right after it or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll be exactly the same. So it'll be cool.
I like it.
Yeah, me too. All right, bud. I love you, and I'll talk to you later.